Good morning. My name is Greg Stevens, and I would like to take this opportunity to take you through the organizational analysis of Central Ohio Transit Authority, commonly known as COTA. The Central Ohio Transit Authority, as we know it today, began operations on January the 1st, 1974 at 4 a.m. Of course, mass transit in Columbus didn't start in 1974. It started at the height of the Civil War with a horse-drawn trolley. Through the years, Columbus has experienced streetcars, trolleys, and now motor coaches powered by natural gas. This analysis, an internal analysis of this firm, given that I'm an internal consultant, before I start, I would like to say and express my sincere gratitude to the management, starting with the CEO, the chairman of the board of directors, the chief financial officer, and other senior management staff of this establishment. I thank you all for giving me this opportunity to analyze COTA and present the findings of my analysis. It shows your level of confidence and respect towards me, let alone sitting before me and listen to what I am about to present. As we all know, COTA is a public sector transport establishment that offers its services to the people of Franklin County, the larger Columbus, together with the whole region of Central Ohio. This public transit giant also offers its services to some sectors of Fairfield County, Delaware, Licking County, as well as Union County, the surrounding county of Franklin. Presently, this transport agency serves in excess of 1.2 million residents and provides slightly above 19 million passenger trips on a yearly basis. Additionally, COTA provides more all-inclusive bus transport services to work with longer hours of operation and more routes to complement. COTA owns more than 308 buses, plying fixed routes with 58 serving as demand-responsive paratransit, known as mainstream. COTA boasts of an always-in-transit corporate culture focusing on creating an organization that is continuously learning, lives by the values they have established, and understands their existence to provide every resident and visitor to Ohio with the best transportation services and have a good experience as they could possibly imagine. Based on COTA's values, this presentation aims at highlighting the major and minor problems and challenges along with opportunities facing COTA revealed from the EFE, IFE, CPM, QSPM, and SWOT analysis of COTA. Additionally, this presentation will recommend the strategy COTA should pursue to ensure continued competitiveness and profitability in the public transportation sector. This presentation responsively will entail an analysis of the organization and the environment surrounding this organization. The environment analysis segment involves the identification of threats and opportunities for the organization's activities from the perspective of the market, competitors, and customers. This environment analysis covers the analysis of general trends in the society, political structure, and technology factors. The organizational analysis, on the other hand, identifies the strengths and weaknesses in terms of resource, potential, and capabilities, products, portfolio, and financial assets that could provide competitive advantage. Before the recommendations of the best strategy options will be designed and evaluated based on findings of the strategic analysis. Besides the factors used in this alternative, ethical and management philosophical factors have been considered. Afterwards, a strategic plan and program will be designed to provide orientation to the operative planning and control process in its development. These programs will be provided along with procedures and guidelines for the implementation of the corporate strategy. However, they will not outline the implementation process in detail. The emphasis of strategic programs is to provide operative goals for parts of the organization, enabling different units to assess the current implementation using measures and variable relating to the goals. Identification of major and minor problems here at COTA. The major and minor problems facing COTA from my analysis are as follows. The mission statement and vision statement. As has been stated in writings of David, The mission statement of an organization describes its overall aims, purposes, and values, and what is ultimately trying to achieve. From this mission statement, more specifically, objectives against which the organization's performance can be measured, can be established. COTA mission statement aims at three important things. The first is its dedication to the excellence of providing services to its taxpayers, customers, and to the employees. The second is bringing class transportation services and conducting trade dependability, morally, safely, and chivalrously. The third is demonstrating governance that is ecologically conscious, monetarily accountable. The vision, on the other hand, focuses on COTA on the beginning, the region's leader in transportation. The problem with the mission statement, as I see it, does not consider the mechanisms of continued existence, progress, and profitability in the long run. Additionally, it is wordy, it's very general, and fails to stimulate a constructive sensation and reaction. Besides, this mission and vision statement does not really inspire and lacks articulation. A change of the mission statement is recommended as part of this analysis. Weaknesses and threats. The other set of problems have been classified as weakness and threats. These issues include, number one, the over-reliance on gasoline, increasing the risk of loss in case changes like price adjustments or fuel shortages should take place. Fuel shortages have occurred in the place, resulting in increased prices. COTA has prided itself as a low-cost carrier, and shifts in gasoline prices affect this philosophy. Number two, despite boasting access to major routes, COTA is only limited to, and there are no current plans to venture outside of Ohio, indicating a lack of growth vision. Lack of growth plans can be detrimental once the marketplace reaches saturation point. And when innovative and appealing new entrants emerge. Number three, there's really no diversification in the sense that COTA just does bus transport business. In the world of innovation, COTA could combine its bus business with other ventures. For instance, given that it transports over 19 million people annually, it could venture into advertising through installing the flat screens on its coaches, outside and inside. This is a worthwhile investment considering the large number of it serves. Number four, reliance on state funding is another issue that is two-faced. On the one side, it is an advantage that ensures operations run even if losses are made. However, the reliance creates a number of red tapes since the state has to say in most of the decisions. COTA is not independent and such at times may not make certain decisions which the state might feel would be detrimental, even though such decisions could be very profitable. Number five, the climbing prices of key materials and the cost of maintaining the large fleet of buses is likely to impact the business. Additionally, the large fleet implies that COTA has to employ a large number of personnel. Large numbers of staff implies increased cost of operation. This is a minor problem since the staff offers an added advantage. Here are the recommendations that I would make to address the minor and major challenges described above. Adopt a mission statement that considers future growth, survival, profitability, and development. This new mission statement will dictate the direction of COTA through identifying its key markets and how it can serve them. Move away from the over-reliance of gasoline through investing in economical and ecological responses such as the natural gas and possibly electric hybrid buses. Taking advantage of COTA's highly rated product innovation, research and development department to increase the safety and efficiency of their vehicles and making the base more comfortable. Venture into the business of advertising by installing LCD screens within and without their coaches, and as an alternative business line to reduce the sole reliance on transport business to support business operations. Take advantage of the large array of vehicles to venture into other untouched routes especially outside of Ohio and out of the greater Columbus, Central Ohio area. Implementation. The above recommendations can be implemented by, first of all, changing the mission statement to one that reads, to continue to delivering comfortable and quality transport services consistently, virtuously, securely, ecologically, reliably, dutifully, and chivalrously to our clientele and to the visitors in the Columbus area. This statement would capture future growth and should dictate the departmental mission statement and vision. Secondly, the gasoline-powered vehicles can be phased out in stages, as the environmentally friendly and cost-effective vehicles such as natural gas and even hybrid electric vehicles would be introduced. Thirdly, more of these new hybrid electric buses can be introduced into the routes and strategy, entering a new market under environmental friendliness tag, which is also an innovative approach. These new coaches can be equipped with LCD screen on the inner section and also on the outer parts to attract advertisers. Additionally, these screens will create an ambiance and result in COTA being identified with such innovation. I would like to take the time to thank you for taking the time today to listen to me and looking at what I have found out through this analysis and possibly talking with you further about implementing the changes that I would suggest. Once again, thank you and have a great day.